Anyway, that is what happened last night. And it is now 1 o'clock in the morning. Lovely. Well, I need to sleep. Sherlock!
Don't answer that.
Sherlock! What the heck is going on?
I was right in the middle. Those idiots have to read everything.
What idiots? What? Sherlock? Sherlock, are there murders outside my door right now?
No, worse. Much worse. I was right in the middle of going through her file. Did you know she had an abortion last year? Also...
The police? Wait, no. Wait, who had an abortion last year?
The victim.
I'm coming!
Sherlock, where is it? Sherlock, you know that if you don't tell us where it is, we'll rip this place apart and find it ourselves.
On what grounds?
On these grounds, of course.
Donovan, shut up.
You lower the IQ of the entire street.
I have a warrant. I can search this place under the pretense of withheld evidence, stolen government property, black market of valuables, illegal substances. Take your pick.
Illegal substances? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Janae.
Fine. Search this place top to bottom. I guarantee you won't find anything. Sherlock, a druggie? That's the craziest thing ever.
Janae.
You better stop talking right now.
Wait. What? Sherlock.
Right then, you heard the young lady. Search this place top to bottom. We're looking for a hotel room key and a phone, for starters.
Wait,
What?
I don't have the phone. I swear I don't. Why do you need the key? Surely you must have searched the room by now.
We have, and everything is being analyzed as we speak. But there are still missing pieces. Bits of evidence that we haven't investigated yet. That could be vital to cracking this case. Evidence that you have stolen or are withholding from the police. Now hand it over.
Will you stop ransacking this house?
Are you kidding me? I've been trying to get a warrant for this for months. I'm not about to waste this chance. But if you want, you can make things easier on yourself by telling me where you hid the contraband.
I don't have any. And if you don't call off the search, you will never get the evidence you are looking for, and you will never find your killer.
Listen, Missy, you are 18. You yourself are a suspect of this criminal activity. The only reason you know about this case is because I'm allowing you to know about it. Now, cough it up, or you're gonna regret this.
You're right. I'm 18 years old. I'm barely more than a kid in your eyes. And even if I was a criminal, which I am not, how could you do that to me? Could you really send me to jail at the start of my life? And if you could, I am very scared for the state of your conscience. Not to mention, you just threatened me twice. And you need me. You cannot solve this case on your own, and you know it.
Fine, fine. Hand over the evidence and tell me about any progress you've made in the case, and I'll leave your house alone.
Fine.
Fine. So, let me get this straight. The murderer still has the phone, and you tried to call it after going to the hotel, bribing the manager, learning the name of the tenant of the hotel room, Googling said name, and finding her number. You told the person with the phone to meet you at the post office, which you watched from across the street because, of course, heaven forbid, you actually try to talk to the criminal and get information, or even tell the police what you were doing so they could talk to the criminal. Anyway, the only thing you saw was a cab stopped outside the post office for a few minutes and then it drove off again. You still neglect to call the police and instead try to chase the cab down, only to discover that the passenger was a very scared and confused tourist.
That's about the size of it.
So then how do we even know that the phone call was right, or that the killer had it, or if it was even in our victim's room?
You know it was. You checked. The hotel staff verified. You do the slow, unnecessary dull work, and I solve the crimes. It's a very symbiotic relationship.
I resent that.
Of course you do. Ugh, what is it?
What's what?
Her password. If I can get it, I can find her killer. Now, I'll need everyone to shut up.
Sherlock, there's someone here for you.
Not now, Martha.
But Sherlock, he really wants to talk to you. He's a cab driver.
Martha Hudson! Roundy, everyone just shut up. Just stop talking. Donovan, face the wall. Your face is annoying me.
What? My face?
Donovan, turn around.
Janae, if you were dying, if you only had seconds to live, what would you think of?
I don't know. I probably think I was too young to die, beg to live, something like that.
Oh, come on, Janae. Be original. Think. Who do you love the most? Who would you think of if you were dying?
I don't know. I suppose I think about Harry.
Why? Why him?
Because I feel guilty. I mean, I can't imagine dying with things the way they are. Without saying sorry. Without saying goodbye.
Ah, yes. Guilt. Someone you miss. Someone who never got an apology.
What does this have to do with murder?
Guilt. Sorry. Oh, yes. Brilliant.
What is it?
Rachel!
Rachel, what?
The file you sent me. The victim's medical records. She had an abortion last year. Nothing else made sense. I looked at all her associates, family members, friends, employers. No one named Rachel.
Is there a print here?
Rachel! She was dying. She knew she was. What would she feel? Guilt, regret so much that she dug her nails into the dirt because that guilt was all she could feel. She regretted Rachel, regretted the goodbye she never got, the life she rejected. Her last words, her biggest regret, was her abortion. Was killing her daughter, Rachel. She was on her mind constantly, but abortions are traumatic experiences. You don't just talk about them to anyone. Most likely, only she knew Rachel's name. What better secret to protect your lifeline to the world?
Okay, so now we understand the writing on the ground, and we know her password for what exactly? And how is this going to tell us who her killer is?
Her phone has GPS on it. I just hacked the account that activates it. In a few seconds, we'll know exactly where our killer is.
Sherlock, I'm sorry, but are you sure you didn't call a cab? He won't leave, and he insists you wanted a ride. Please come talk to him. He won't listen to me.
Right. Sorry, Hudson. I just remembered. I did call cab. I'll just, be back. I need to clear my head.